and thank you for joining us for another edition of Cooking with Heather and Austin here at the Harbor Breton Community Youth Network. Tonight, for your enjoyment, we have chosen two main dishes that are sure to satisfy all the members in your family. Something tasty and quick that you can surely prepare and have on the table within an hour.
Tonight, our recipes include layered fiesta casserole and one-pot salsa beef skillet. First, we will begin with our layered fiesta casserole. What you will need: 1 pound extra lean ground beef, 1 green pepper chopped, 1 red pepper chopped, 2 cups of salsa, 1 can of diced tomatoes undrained, 2 cups of frozen corn thawed, 12 small flour tortillas, and 1 cup of Kraft Tex-Mex shredded cheese.
So how to make it? First, we'll start by preheating our oven to 375. Next, we'll begin by browning the meat. And while I go ahead and brown the meat, we'll have Austin begin with chopping both our red and green peppers. We do want to remind our viewers that our Camp Connect program, which has run all summer successfully here at the Youth Center, will begin again for those in kindergarten to grade 3 on Tuesdays and for our grades 4, 5, and 6 on Thursdays. We want to remind parents that they can drop off their children after school. A healthy snack will be provided, and the program runs until 4:30, both Tuesdays and Thursdays. Again, that's Tuesdays for our K to 3, and on Thursday would be for our 4, 5, and 6. And again, this year we are offering the program to our youth free of charge. So parents, be sure that if you weren't prior registered for the summer program, to drop by the Youth Center anytime and pick up your registration forms. We look forward to seeing everybody back this year. To inform parents as well of our youth ages 12 to 18 that the Community Youth Network will be offering a Healthy Chefs Club this year. Healthy Chefs Clubs will take place on Fridays in the evenings. This time we'll be getting together as members to discuss what we will be featuring on our healthy menu for the month, and those who sign up for our Healthy Chefs class will be involved in the planning and meal preparation as well as the enjoyment of those cooked healthy meals. So we look forward to seeing our youth on Fridays here at the Youth Center at 6 o'clock for our Healthy Chefs Club. do this.
We would also like to remind our seniors to stay tuned to the community channel for upcoming dates for our seniors bingo.
Perfect. Okay. Now that we've browned our meat in our skillet, we're going to add our red and green pepper to the mixture. Then we'll continue by stirring in our salsa and tomatoes as well as our corn.
Now, since we have our red and green pepper, salsa, and diced tomato in with our meat, and then we're now putting our corn.
Great kitchen tip for this particular recipe is that you can prepare this ahead of time. Like you could make this the day before because it can be, once it's assembled in the casserole dish, it can be refrigerated up to 24 hours before cooking. The only difference with is if you do prepare it the night before and put it in the fridge, the baking time will change from 25 to 30 minutes at 375 now to 40 to 45 minutes. But it's a great dish if you want it. If you've got a tight schedule for the next day, prepare the night before, come home and throw it in the oven. It's ready to go within 45 minutes. Again, another great recipe, all done, prepared on the table within an hour. Tastes great too.
Now we'll begin spreading the meat mixture into our 13 by 9-inch baking pan, topping with 6 tortillas, overlapping as necessary to make it fit.
Perfect. Do you want to begin by scooping?
No, you can scoop.
Okay. You want to make sure not to have it too thick on the bottom layer, but then again, you don't want to have it very thin. So just use your own judgment. You have to cover the pan. once Austin has our 6 tortillas layered on top of our bottom layer, we'll begin with the second layer of the meat mixture. Once we have the second layer on, this is when we'll begin to add our cheese. So now we're going to begin by layering our cheese before our next layer of tortillas. So evenly distribute your cheese. Again, our recipe calls for Tex-Mex cheese. Now, if you don't have Tex-Mex cheese home in the cupboard, I'm sure you could substitute with a bit of cheddar, mozzarella, a bit of both. Again, this is something that you can kind of judge to your own preference. But the Tex-Mex is a good blend because it's got a little bit of that Monterey Jack and the jalapeno, so it's a little bit spicier.
Gives you an extra kick of flavor.
It does.
Now we're just going to finish off our casserole by just adding the rest of the cheese.
So once Austin finishes covering it with our cheese, we're going to cover this with some foil and bake it in the oven at 375 for 25 to 30 minutes, or until it's heated through. We do recommend that once it's heated through, you let it stand for 5 minutes before cutting and serving. And as I mentioned earlier, if this was something you were going to prepare the night before, the only difference with the baking time is that you would have to increase the time to 40 to 45 minutes if it's prepared 24 hours in advance. This is our casserole once it's been cooked. Oh, wow. We need to show our viewers this. Can you see? Really nice.
Really soft, yeah. And here we have it, ladies and gentlemen, our layered fiesta casserole, ready, prepared, and cooked in less than an hour.
Excellent.
final recipe, we will be doing the 1-pot salsa beef skillet. What you will need: 1 pound of lean ground beef, 2 cups of water, 1 cup of salsa, 1 package of Kraft Dinner extra creamy macaroni and cheese, 2 cups of frozen corn, 1 cup of Kraft Tex-Mex shredded cheese, and 1 green onion.
We'll begin by browning our ground beef in a large skillet on medium to high heat. Then once the fat accumulates, we'll drain the fat down and we'll begin by adding the remainder of our ingredients. Okay. You can use that cloth. Wipe your hands afterwards. Cloth right there. That's the bowl. Thank you.
This is also another quick, easy, fast recipe that's ready and served on your table in less than half an hour. Just some great kitchen tips. Just to spice up this 1-pot salsa beef skillet, and you can just add 1 teaspoon of chili powder into your meat.
Wanted to let our viewers know if they have any suggestions for future tapings or recipes they'd like to see featured on Cooking with Heather and Austin. You can certainly give us a call at the Harbor Youth Center at 885-3040 or drop us a line. Visit our website. It's harbourbreton.thecyn.ca and leave your comments there as well.
Now that our meat is browned, now I sit there to get the water, which is our 2 cups of water, our salsa, and our package of extra creamy Kraft Dinner. And we drained our meat beforehand, so that our viewers know, since we didn't see it on tape.
And this is what?
And this is our 1 cup of salsa.
And right now we're just out of our Kraft Dinner extra creamy Kraft Dinner. I'm sure you get the extra creamy kind. We're just going to be adding the noodles for right now. So place your cheese mixer aside for the time being.
After we add our 2 cups of water, a cup of salsa, and our package of Kraft Dinner, we'll just the macaroni, not the cheese mix. Just bring this to a boil and just turn your stove down to low heat and let it simmer for about 10 minutes or until the macaroni is nice and tender.
Perfect.
Now that our macaroni is nice and tender, Heather will now add in our cheese mixture and our corn. Also, another kitchen tip for you non-corn lovers: instead of adding corn, you can replace it with red and yellow peppers. Now that our cheese and corn is nicely mixed through, just keep your stove down to low heat, and just usually take 2 minutes, or just wait until your corn is nice and cooked. Now we're waiting for our corn to cook through. Heather will now begin chopping up our green onion.
Now that we have our cheese evenly distributed on the top, we're just going to top this with our green onion. And again, this is just a matter of preference. Use a little bit if you like, or a lot. Again, same with the cheese. If you choose to not use the Tex-Mex blend, certainly your choice of mozzarella or cheddar will be fine. The green onion just adds a nice bit of flavor. Perfect, and voila. Here we are. This would be our one-pot salsa beef skillet.
Oh, I'll serve
Let's scoop it up.
Make it look nice in the... Wait, I'm trying to make it look nice. That's I'm saying it right this time. All right. We'd like to thank our viewers for tuning in to another great episode with Cooking with Heather and Asta.
Excellent. Cheers, and I guess we'll see you next time on Cooking with Heather and
The life right here, man. They said weed wouldn't lead to harder drugs. They lied. Find out the truth about weed. Drugfreeworld.org. heart.